Hey, what's up guys? Darkbreaker here, and for today's video we are gonna spectate the wildrift Sea Icon Series Summer Super Cup Group Stage Day 1. It's gonna be EVOS Esports against SBTC Esports, which is... Wait, let me check the full name out. Okay, never mind. Okay, wait a second. No, wait, let me check what it stands for. SBTC stands for... Wait, Vietnam? It's just named SBTC. Okay, let's just forget it. I'm gonna cut this one out right here. SBTC Esports, it's gonna be the Thailand #1 top seed against the Vietnam top seed. So for the draft, it's gonna be Fiora, Rakan, Ziggs, Kaiser, Renekton versus Garen, Varus, Orianna, Braum, and Lee Sin. For the bands, Rengar, Galio, and Camille Gragas. Okay, I mean Gragas is considered a really strong pick in the top lane, in the mid lane, in the jungle. Camille in the jungle, one of the best junglers right now, especially in competitive. She is really good to make plays, to engage. Rengar, I would say strong early, very dangerous playmaker in the early game, and if he snowballs, he's gonna be very dangerous. Galio, solid control mage, AoE taunt, has his ultimate to follow up and knock everyone up. And for the team comp, okay, Thailand, Ziggs, strong poker, one of the best poking mages right now. Rakan for engage. Renekton, strong meat shield. Wait. It's Renekton jungle? Is it Renekton jungle? Fiora, strong split pusher, and Kaiser, obviously, a really solid ADC. In the early game, in the mid game, and late game. Very solid overall. And Vietnam team, Lee Sin, one of the best junglers, especially in the early game. A lot of pressure and map control and playmaking potential. Braum, solid meat shield, peeler, and good ultimate for engaging or peeling, depends. Orianna, control mage, poking, shielding, and her ultimate can make a lot of plays happen. Varus, solid ADC poker, and his ultimate is also great to CC chain people in combination with the Braum ultimate maybe, or the Orianna ultimate, or the Lee Sin kick, or catching people with the ultimate. We will see. And then they have Garen as a really tanky frontliner. One of the best Baron laners right now, insanely tanky. And we will see Fiora against Garen, Kaiser, Rakan against Braum and Varus, Lee Sin against Renekton, and Orianna against Ziggs.
A very good compositions coming in from the side of EVOS Esports. They can actually go for something that's more team fight oriented as well. Now that they've got all the champions all set, I want to see how would this Lee Sin on SBTC side sets the tempo in the jungle. And in fact, this will be pretty much the very first game
SBTC.
Point.
Live with love.
Or SBTC Esports.
That's the name. It's a Vietnamese name. I thought it was maybe an English name.
Valdo's using the Fiora jungle, and recently with the new changes in the patch 2.3, I think this is a more viable option. Currently,
Live with love. That's the team name.
This might in your pocket will mean that you have.
It's Fiora jungle. Oh my god! What? New content. You guys heard it. I tried it on stream a few times already. It's not that bad. It's honestly not that bad. But I'm actually surprised. You guys doubted me. New clickbait Fiora jungle incoming. Top 1 Thailand team plays Fiora jungle. Easy content.
And heading in towards the
Wait a second.
sides of the sport will traditionally go.
Okay. Do you guys want to see a Fiora jungle gameplay? Write it down below in the comments. Garen against Renekton, pretty close matchup so far. Wait, cameraman! He got the first blood. He clicked away. Yikes. Okay.
Now that was an amazing play coming from Eva's Esports. I think Tipper was really issuing what's going on into the
He was
battle,
low, he
and
flashed
it's
in
very
S1
low.
and he
And
just
on top of
dies.
that, I think what he wants
Or
to do is utilize
flash
the
in
damage
S2,
to
S1,
really survive
probably.
much longer to really gain that gold from the farm.
But
And
already
if
getting a
Tipper doesn't
first
really care
blood
about it,
as
because he
Renekton
is
against
risk
Garen.
tolerant.
Not
We
bad.
have Fiora, Valdez in the top side of the map. So if ever Tipper gets a counter engage from Minas, we have Valdez to just go for the support, go for the quick response, and go for the kill. So I think that is how Eva's Esports is playing towards the strong side of the map. They're considering how much number
Dude,
advantage
Fiora
they
jungle.
have
It's actually funny.
side. But here, Creeman Rome from
Okay,
SPBC,
they
but
do
look,
have
Eva's
vision.
Esports in danger.
Okay, he's gonna clear it.
As we can see from here, EVOS Esports will be unfazed. They've already had the hindsight by just dropping the ward over on towards the golems, as they wouldn't be enough wave
Okay,
clear,
they have
from
no
the side of
vision
SBTC Esports to
on
be
Lee
able to shut
Sin.
the wave in time for that real early game.
But he's just gonna go for the wolves.
2 minutes into the game,
Fiora's gonna go for the crux, so
Goal
maybe
5 has
gank
already been,
Garen again, who doesn't have flash.
source achieved from the side of TF, where he could easily go into just
He's level 5. They can probably die. They can probably die. Renekton gonna engage.
a little bit of attention
He's
coming in
really-
from Fiora, and once
Oh,
again,
Fiora.
Tipper just pulling
If she didn't go for the
extremely
crux, he
aggressively,
dies there.
forcing Minas to hug the turret.
Oh, we have TF.
Okay, now they can't kill him anymore. I feel like
I see here, I believe that they
communication-wise,
want to go all in.
Renekton should have told Fiora that he's gonna initiate and she can just follow up and kill him. Garen was level 4 and no ultimate, no flash. So they probably could have killed Garen. Like, Renekton could use ultimate to tank and then Fiora just cleans him up. She also has flash. So definitely communication-wise, they misplayed.
The amount of mutant as well for SBTC.
Yeah, definitely. And on top of all the items, you also have Tear of Goddess for a Julie. So I'm hoping, or I'm
gonna go
thinking, that he
Trinity.
will build up into a Seraph's Embrace. But as you stated, with a Manamune already locked in. for
1k
Yvonne,
gold lead for
I think
Renekton.
this is a
That's pretty big.
huge
He has
core
Black Cleaver
item
for the next
coming into the
Dragon
first
Team
4
fight.
minutes into the matchup, right? Having a Manamune means that you have a
And Lee Sin is not
faster
trying to make
ability
any plays so
coming
far.
into a team fight, and considering that
Going
Varus
for
is a
GA
champion
first item.
already, with his first skill, with his Q, I think that is an extra damage potential when it comes to the backside damage. So I think SPTC
I feel like Lee Sin is letting Fiora scale for free. Like, I don't know. He's not making plays so far, and he's also not counter invading the Fiora. And Fiora's gonna outscale. Fiora's gonna outscale Lee Sin. Like, she's like, I'm happy farming. I don't need to gang. I'm happy farming. That's her motto right now. And Lee Sin has to make the plays, not Fiora, because she's gonna just farm up and scale. Okay, Inferno Dragon. This is gonna be juicy. This will be juicy. We're gonna rewatch in slow motion the team fight if something special is gonna happen.
The Ziggs, and they will look for a slight reset now. As it stands,
Even gold. Okay, Renekton gonna initiate. Rakan engages but misses his knock-up. They do force flash from Braum though.
If they really want to commit, but then again, SBTC Esports notice this with pretty much wards already being set up all across. I believe that they
I'm not sure who's strong in the team fight. It really depends on the poking and the initiation from Rakan.
So that will give you extra 6% damage bonus, and that will increase the scaling potential of how these champions would work throughout the 12-minute mark, the 13-minute mark, and that is a huge potential for you to try and dominate the late game type of scenario.
Yeah.
And now with Mina,
Inferno is really good for poking mages. So
I think this would
it's gonna be
allow them
really good
to
for
be more
Ziggs.
aggressive
I mean, everyone
in
who's scaling into the late game, getting
having
6% extra damage is gonna be
but
big.
never really hoping or
600
risking
gold
this
difference
to
right now.
have
It's
the Guardian
this
able
Inferno is
to sort of
everyone is just
control.
really cautious right now to not make a mistake,
Not when it comes to
because the
dividing
team who
fight.
gets
I think
Inferno
that is
gets a
something
huge
that
lead.
SBTC is looking forward hard into. And I think Evo's Esports as well. Domestically, they are known to be a very
Okay,
good
he's just
team.
gonna
And now
start
they're
it
going for
already.
Infernal Drake.
I think it's not a good idea to start it because the others can just poke them down.
And we might see the aggression coming into it.
Okay.
Oh, speaking of which, this will be the Sonic Wave already connecting, and now they
Okay, they are gonna go for the backline, killing Varus.
Takedown, and that will be it. One kill in from Side of Evo's Esports, and Seao is looking
Whoa, nice ultimate by Orianna.
Shockwave will connect on top of Evo's. And
Okay, Lee Sin. Oh, nice Lee Sin. And he's actually gonna survive as well.
SBTC Esports with the
Wait, what
form of
happened?
TF, and Julie with a shockwave as well.
Wait.
That was Gage from SB
and Minas,
Why did it jump?
and Julie with a shock.
and this is
I think it lagged out and it just jumped.
With the form of TF.
Okay, let's just watch the teamfight in slow motion.
Going for the Infernal Drake.
We're doing some analysis. Okay. So, the position right now. Look at the minimap. Garen and Orianna are still in the mid lane. Renekton is already moving to the dragon. Ziggs is also moving to the dragon. Two people are on the Inferno Dragon. Kai'Sa is in the Tribush. Varus is trying to poke them down while they are doing dragon.
Concern SBTC
Okay, let's
Esports
mute.
is
Lee Sin is gonna come and hits the S1 into ultimate. Kai'Sa is gonna take a lot of damage, has to use her ultimate. And now Fiora is actually gonna turn. She's not gonna finish the Inferno, she's gonna turn on the Varus. Look at the Varus. He's really low. And both Rakan and Fiora are on Varus right now. He's gonna end up dying. Ziggs used the ultimate. It's kind of wasted. No, actually it still does damage on both of those targets. Okay, now Fiora's gonna hit the Vital on the Lee Sin. Lee Sin. Okay, the ultimate was not blocked by Fiora, but a 3-man ultimate now by Orianna. That's big. Lee Sin still going in. He's gonna go into the bush, out of vision. And now he's gonna try and snipe the Kai'Sa. And at the same time, Garen is tanking against 3 or 4 people. Really low. Braum is gonna help him out. But look down now, Lee Sin on Kai'Sa. Gets the kill. He has Guardian Angel. He's gonna flash out and survive. It's 2-1. Dude, it's literally... They cut it off. They cut it off. It's Batman. But 5-2 for Thailand. They turned it afterwards.
But that was over the wall. They have they need more time to actually go around the jungle camp onto the choke point to try and reach out Evo's Esports. And if you're looking at the spells, all
There
the
was
flashes are gone.
there was a good
So
turn by
I think
Rakan and
they
Fiora.
really
Very
have
good
to
turn.
onto
They
really
didn't
tough
let the
Evo's
others
Esports
poke
to
them
do
while they were on
jump
dragon.
from
They
behind.
immediately turned on them.
PC Esports as well with G4 just hovering into the backside, and this is the knowledge that he has, right? You have to know what you
Okay,
need to do.
again, a dragon team fight. Again, a dragon team fight. Let's pay attention to everyone's position right now. Kai'Sa is still on red buff, doesn't have ultimate. Rakan doesn't have ultimate. Braum doesn't have ultimate, but almost has it. Garen is gonna chase onto the Rakan right now. Renekton and Fiora are still in the pit. Varus trying to poke from behind. Orianna and Lee Sin are coming from the mid bush. Let's see how it plays out.
good positioning.
Okay, they are
See that
disengaging 3k on Inferno. They are gonna rush it. Okay, Renekton uses ultimate. Rakan engages. Renekton also tries to follow up. Fiora is also in the pit. Who's gonna get the dragon? It's Fiora. She secures it. And it's a 1-for-2. Let's rewatch because it was a really interesting fight. I'm just gonna get back just slightly. Okay, here's the dragon situation. It's 2.6k. They just disengage and Vietnam team decided, okay, we are gonna turn and we're just gonna try and rush the Inferno Dragon. So Renekton activates his ultimate. Rakan jumps onto the Renekton and activates his ultimate, trying to taunt as many people as possible. Fiora jumps over the wall, trying to fight for the Inferno Dragon right now. 2 people, Renekton and Rakan against 4 people basically. And Ziggs trying to poke from behind. I think his positioning is not good. He's not in range to poke the others. Kai'Sa trying to poke, but I think she got Braum ultimated.
Might be able to actually secure it.
Look at Ziggs. I feel like Ziggs' positioning is really bad in this team fight. Like, he's not in range to poke anyone, and he's just too far away. He's just way too far away. While the others are already deep into the team fight.
But here comes
He's gonna use the ultimate though.
beautiful dragon switch on top of Valdez, and then
Ultimate coming in.
it
Oh, Renekton survives.
over to
But Fiora's gonna pay with her life. She secures Inferno. I think it's worth it. But I feel like the Ziggs positioning could have been better. So they poked them way more during the team fight. Because Renekton, Rakan tanking so much. And Ziggs way behind, not poking. His only damage in this team fight was basically only his ultimate. Okay, let's continue.
But the Fuhrer will go down nonetheless.
2 for 1.
A little bit more
But Inferno in favor
coming
of
out
the
SBTC
Thailand team.
esports to secure the
1k gold lead.
but
It's
they did
still a very
not
close
manage to
matchup.
take the objective that they needed.
EVO's esports
Getting the
got
tier 1 bot
the
turret.
cost of 2 members of
First
their
turret gold
team.
maybe?
And I think how SBTC esports done it is
Okay,
Marshvll was so
they
low.
get it. That's
When
big.
he was low, that is when he used the quickness.
Now the
He
gold
had
is
the
even,
quickness as a
but
very
Inferno
essential
6% damage
ultimate
in
esports
favor
try
of
and
EVO's
template
esports.
was not utilized that very well. Thus,
Okay, they're gonna
that he
rush
was
Herald
dead.
now.
EVO's esports lost a lot
Let's
of
see if they
TP
will make it in
to
time.
beat up against SBTC.
They are trying to rush it.
They utilized that very well to get another kill onto Valdez.
Dude, why is the
Regardless,
timers jumping?
Break giving in to them. It's a huge potential when it comes to the mid game, late game.
SBTC just a few seconds too late to get a chance on the Rift Herald, but they will be able to
Okay,
secure
4-man
this
group top.
nonetheless.
5
Now
men.
4 members commit towards the top side of the map.
And
They
Thailand is not
able to
gonna
take
defend this.
down as EVO's
Thailand is not
esports
gonna
do
defend
not
this. Ziggs was
want
bot lane and
contest.
he reset.
So that will be pretty much a very good lead when it comes down
SBTC
to
playing
number
really good
turrets
macro game right
provide
now.
SBTC esports
Getting
will
2 turrets
also
for free.
allow them to open up a lot more areas
I mean, not for
the
free, they got Herald in turn, but
to
still
invade
getting
to get
turrets
a little
is
bit
really
of
good.
damage.
Yeah.
Because you usually want to get Herald to secure the first turret gold, global gold.
On a 1k gold deficit, 2k gold
But 2
deficit,
turrets
having
now
that
in favor of
plus, and
SBTC.
also a tower in the Baron lane, meaning
Who's stronger late
you have
game?
enough gold from the turret
Ziggs,
lane
Kai'Sa,
or
Fiora,
objective
strong late
to
game
back towards
versus
them,
Orianna,
expecting
Varus.
maybe some of the champions from SBTC
The others are
use
not
like a
necessarily the strongest
mastermind
late game.
on
I guess
the
Garen,
runes that actually gives you
not-
120 more gold.
he's really
And
good
that
mid game, but not
when you
necessarily the
have
strongest in the late game.
SBTC Esports right now is looking at a very good state where they match the gold lead of EVO's Esports coming into this 9 minutes and 40 seconds of the map.
Well,
It feels like
EVO's esports
SBTC
represented years
is
of diving again,
has map pressure.
probably
It
not
feels
the
like they are
best case scenario,
dictating
especially when the rest of SBTC
dictating
esports
what's
is
happening on the
nowhere
map
to
right
be
now.
seen on the map.
They go there, take the turret. They go there, they take the turret. They go here. I feel like EVOS is not reacting quick enough. Dude, why is it jumping? Why is it jumping? I'm not pressing anything. What? Like, I spectated already 2 games and it didn't happen like this. I feel like it maybe is the stream.
You have Akano with the Glacial Fissure as well. Minas with the Magician Justice to actually go for huge damage potential. So I think that's something that SBTC Esports has.
Okay, Renekton taking the bot turret. Herald used top lane. I think it's wasted. I think it's pretty much wasted. Like, he will secure this turret, but it's still gonna die for free.
Definitely agree with that, and they really have to look out for all.
Okay, maybe it's not wasted. I'm actually talking bullshit. At least he got the tier 1 turret, but I feel like he could have gotten more value out of the Herald.
When it comes down to the competitive play for either sides of
He
the
still got the
region,
turret.
as
It's
you
fine,
can see
but
from the list, you have the Pro
it was
Valve,
already
which
1k.
is
I feel like as a split pusher,
which
if you
we have
time it
not
well,
really
you could
seen
maybe
before,
even try to
really
force the tier
back
2
and
turret.
down lane, which usually
They go for
offer
Dragon,
a
you go
ton
top lane with
for
TP,
at times.
you use your Rift Herald, you get tier 1, you get tier 2, and then you can TP for the Dragon team fight. That's how you use
because
the
Evo's
split
esports
pusher.
with
Okay, he's
Valve
gonna
being
go
the
Proto
hero,
Belt as
he
the
needs to
jungler.
secure more of the distance,
I
gain
feel like on
advantage against
Fiora you could go
SBTC esports, considering that
TP,
he is
even in the
the
jungle.
first TF in the jungle. So I think having the Proto Belt enchant gives him a little bit more distance to cover in when it comes to those objective game in a 5v5.
Exactly, and also to add on top of
Because
how he could effectively,
Fiora is not good in team
of course,
fight, and
look for
Renekton is.
bottle
So you
procs,
might as well
coming
just
in from
go
each
Fiora split
direction
push
when
and
he
TP.
opens up the grand challenge now.
Okay,
Number
they
two
are
in that
gonna
spot
give up the
is gonna be
dragon.
Mountain Drake, but
Dragon
EVOS
for
Esports is looking to give this one up in exchange
top 2.
with an attempt of that Mega
Top tier
Bomb,
2.
not really snatching it away from SBTC.
Okay.
Beautiful knockup, and G4 turns golden for
Oi.
a short moment. Tier
Okay,
2 on
they
top
don't have a wave to
being
force
rushed
anything.
down
Okay, they are gonna reset. Looks
instantly,
like
but
red
for
side
SBTC
can't
Esports,
collapse.
they're on a hunt. Will they be able to
Mountain
pick up a couple
42
kills
turret, it's not bad.
over on Valdez or even Tipper?
I think EVO's esports
But they are not in
was
position
doing
to
the
defend the
ideal
tier
thing,
1 mid turret
because
now.
SBTC was
Maybe?
just going in for the 5-man roaming
Maybe they
mid
can
lane,
get it?
so they
Oh,
got
the
better
flank!
cover coming
The
into
flat,
Mountain
dude,
Dragon, but
they
now
should
fighting
show the map completely all the
Beautiful
time.
quickness coming in, connecting on top
Renekton
of
coming with a
Athena,
flank, well
but he
played actually.
managed his
They get the
way
kill
out
on Varus
by
and they defend the
forcing
mid
a
lane.
flash out, and of course hopping back to his teammates. So that should just be all that EVOS could possibly do. Just a little bit of dance over the mid side, sure, with no heavy commitment from either side, but SBTC Esports is looking to bring a lot more attention towards the mid lane, while there's more members of EVOS Esports now trying to hunt out Minus over on the top side. I won't really see a point of doing so, because there's not too much of a major objective, but if they were to be able to actually pick one member up, it could actually lead to a call for the Baron.
3k gold lead for
I mean,
EVOS right now.
Having the state of the game very close in terms of gold lead, only 2k. This is really valuable.
Oh, nice engage. Nice engage by Lee Sin. He's gonna catch the Ziggs. That's big. That's really big. One of the main damage dealers for the Thailand team. And now they should be able to poke down and force the tier 1 mid turret. Renekton gonna go. The Rakan engage! Huge! Rakan! Fiora gonna go for the Orianna. That was nutty. Nice Rakan. Okay, guys. Let's rewatch really quickly. In 0.5. You guys want to see it as well. I know it. Boom, 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 boom. Renekton is gonna engage now. 3-man. Hits this 1 on 3 people. Rakan follows up. He jumps on Renekton, jumps on them. 2 people, knock up, and now Fiora is in the backline, gonna go for the Orianna. Varus dies as well, and now Fiora on Orianna. She dies. And it's a 2-for-1 in total. Using Protoball to escape out of turret range. Okay, I like that. Okay, let's commit.
Slice and dies.
Okay, let's continue.
3,000 in gold difference.
Slice and dies.
Okay, Renekton gonna go in for the Braum.
Oh boy. It seems like
They might
this
be
is
able
never
to
gonna
force this.
end at this rate, but there will be the Guardian's
Okay.
Angel left available for TF.
Oh,
Tepper still
he
looking to
forced
rock it
the
all
GA.
up. He could potentially get a double kill out of this, but the turret is all that EVOS Esports is looking for. And this will be able to at
Oh,
least
Ziggs ultimate
get
on Lee
them
Sin, he's gonna
a little bit
escape.
more control all over the mid lane.
Wait a second.
Now, from that engagement, it was a 2-for-1 in favor of EVO's Esports, and SBTC was only able to secure G4, and that was the mid laner. But they lost their mid lane and their ADC on top of all that. And now EVO's Esports having that security onto those kills means that they have a lot in preparation for SBTC Esports, and they got the 2 turrets that they were hoping for. That was the mid lane tier 1 and the tier 2 top lane.
Fiora's
in
just
the past
outscaling Lee
couple
Sin at this
minutes.
point super
That
hard.
means they have a lot of gold that they can utilize.
I mean, it's
now that
4k,
the
but Lee Sin
four
is just falling off
lead,
at
which
this
is
point.
a lot, considering that we are in the 15-minute mark of the game, and they need
Yeah.
every single
He is
thing that
2.5k
they can get
behind.
away from SBTC Esports,
And
considering
Fiora
they
has
have a lot of
3
tanky
core
players.
items.
I think
Trinity,
why they built
Death
Triple
Dance,
Blue
and
One
Blade of the
in
Rune King.
draft
She is
competition
huge.
items is because of Minas and also Aquino available for SBTC Esports, building onto a Garen and a Braum with like a tanky type of item composition.
I like the fact
Oh,
that
they're rushing
it
it.
out. This will also mean that they can
Red doesn't have
easily
vision. Red
spread
doesn't
out
have
the
vision.
Baron. Well,
They're trying to rush it.
rolls
Oh, they're
one
so quick.
time, and
They got
looks
it.
like
It's oh
SBTC
my
won't
god.
even get
That
their
was a
hands
really
all over
well
Baron.
played call by
Yeah,
EVOS Esports.
will
Nice
reset.
sneaky
There's
play.
only very little HP
TP
on
coming
the
in, which
mid
might not
turret,
be
and
the
now with
best
TP coming
idea.
out, Tipper's gonna be in the slight trouble. Slash
Elder
slash
Dragon's
get
up, but they have
away.
Baron.
Doesn't really have
I think
any
EVOS
left
is gonna win this team fight.
Now, this is where another major fight might just happen here. over
Like,
the
SPTC has to
Dragon.
poke them
It's
down,
already
but
15-minute mark, so
not sure if Oriana and Varus can
add up in
outpoke
terms of
Ziggs,
true damage that they
Kai'Sa.
could potentially output in those team fights.
And Renekton Rakan engage is just nutty. Like, Renekton just activates ultimate, jumps in, Rakan follows up with a knock-up into taunt. So far, that combo was so good in those team fights. Both at Dragon and at mid lane. Fiora against Oriana, it's not shown.
Is also ready by dropping in quite a number of river wards right down below. There is a huge wave coming up top as well as bottom.
Okay, they are
So
gonna
SPTC
pressure at
Esports
3 lanes
have
right
to
now.
juggle the pressure from all fronts.
Renekton doesn't have
For the
TP,
members of EVOS Esports is
but it's a huge wave. It's a huge wave. Right now, 4 people are trying to force the Elder Dragon. They do have the Baron advantage. Renekton's gonna dive the Oriana at the same time. Okay, he gets the tier 3 turret. Oh my god. Kai'Sa is so fat. Kai'Sa is so fat. They just have to... Okay. He stole it! He stole it! But they are ace. It's GG. It's GG. Okay, let's rewatch. Well played to EVOS Esports. They are gonna win the first match. So let's rewatch really quick what happened at the Elder team fight. We saw that Renekton dove Oriana and got the tier 3 turret. If you paid attention to the small map, it's really nice that they're showing the small map. I like that. Oops. Okay, they are on it. Oriana fighting against Renekton right now. Huge wave. She can't defend it. And Renekton is 1k ahead. Almost full damage build. Okay, Rakan trying to zone right here. Whoever comes close, knock up and charm. He activates the charm already. He is gonna jump on the Varus, charming him. And Kai'Sa gonna follow up and just kills him straight up. The Ziggs ultimate into Rakan charm. And Renekton also getting the solo kill on Oriana at the same time. He managed to secure the Elder Dragon, but at this point, Baron buff too strong. And Rakan taunt engage into Ziggs ultimate. The Varus just popped immediately. And then Kai'Sa just cleaned up. And now that's gonna be the finish for EVOS Esports. Thailand won the first game against Vietnam. I think the synergy of Rakan's engages were so good. In my opinion, who was MVP? Rakan and Renekton both played so amazing together.
They went in for the 4-1 setup where Renekton is going just onto the barrel lane, just slicing and dicing onto those turrets. And considering that they have the
Okay, let's see the stats right now. They're gonna show the stats.
Even if they lost the Ocean Elder Dragon, they still have the potential to go for sports. Has played
Game 1,
now,
EVOS
has
Esports.
won Game 1 against SPTC.
Thailand against Vietnam. Thailand won the first match of today. Okay. Let's see. Renekton 306 MVP, 9 out of 14 kill participation. Fiora 7, Ziggs 9, Kai'Sa 9, Rakan 12 out of 14. Yeah, it's a big top gap. Top gap, pretty big. Jungle, decent. Oriana, decent. Varus just always got always got caught, so Renekton jumps in, Rakan always hits Varus and he just dies. He just dies. Like, they played it really well. Do they show the damage? Renekton damage, 17k. More than the ADC and almost as much as the enemy Oriana. And just below the Ziggs. But for melee, Bruiser champion. That's really good stats. Top gap. Top gap. So the combination of Renekton initiating and Rakan following it up into the AoE knockup and AoE charm / taunt, amazing. So that's commit for the match between top 1 Thailand against top 1 Vietnam. If you guys enjoyed it, leave a like, subscribe, and I see you next time. Wait a second. Do you guys like if I'm rewatching the team fights in slow motion and we're gonna talk about what's happening for each player? Or do you guys prefer to just watch it straight without the slow motion, without the rewatching? Write it down below in the comments, and I see you next time. Bye bye!